everyone. Welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor. Okay, so getting right into this. Today is Wednesday. I mentioned the date because I'm going to talk about. Okay, so today's Wednesday, October 23rd. My wife and I were involved in a traffic accident on Monday, October 21st, and I actually taped this bad cop. He's a sheriff, and I put it on Facebook. It was just a clip. So I'm going to get into this a little bit because this is turning into something shitty, something bigger than it should, right? This should have been a closed case, whatever. I'm going to talk about this right now. What happened on that Monday? I'm going to talk about small town corruption and cronyism. This happens. We just moved here January 28th of this year. We live in a totally different town. I'm not going to mention names. I'm going to be careful here. I'm not going to mention names or towns or all that because this is going to court. Okay, so but I just want to bring this up. So we live in a great town. We live on a mountain, and on Monday I had an appointment actually with a massage therapist, and I had a sauna treatment, whatever, and it's and an hour and a half away from where we are, like real small town, upstate New York, right? Okay, so my cat is here and he's jumping all over the place. So there's a lot. I'm sure people are aware of this. Before we moved up, we always said, like, watch, it's great, but everyone knows each other in small towns. They know each other and they watch out for each other. And that's a good thing in a way, but it's a bad thing when it comes to institutions and police and all that. Police will always protect its own, especially in small towns. Like in city, right? If there are bad cops, and that happens all the time too. They look out for each other. But in cities, government and internal affairs, and it's not as obvious as it is here. Okay, so let me just get right into this and explain to you what happened. So, my wife does most of the driving because I'm suffering from this illness. I have a back issue, neuromuscular thing, and it's just easier. My wife drives. So we are going to this town. I'll mention the town where we were headed toward. We're headed toward Little Falls, New York. It's a small town. I have an appointment for a massage and sauna. Okay, so we've never been there, and we're not really familiar with the roads. So just keep that in mind, okay? So I'm not going to mention the town because I don't know if that's smart to talk about this before the court hearing. But anyway, it's a small town, about half hour from our destination. Real backwoods, mountainous, and all this, right? So I had to go to the bathroom. We stopped at the gas station. I went to the bathroom, came out, and it's like this. Here's the road, like this. The gas station's here. My wife pulled over. I went to the bathroom, came out, and then she exited on the road we were supposed to go, which is over here. So you have road that goes straight and then bears right. The gas station was on the corner. So my wife goes around here and pulls out and starts driving. A guy who works for the town, the county, whatever, who's an ex-cop, comes like this, veers, and he's going fast. My wife pulls out. He goes like this. He turns, bears right. We're going here, and rear ends her. Smash. And we're like, we didn't see it. It's like, boom. Okay. The good news is nobody was hurt. Thank God. And we're like, oh my God. What the hell was that? And it turns out this guy in a truck works for the town, smashed in. And I got out and I was mad. I was like, what the fuck, dude? You just rear-ended us. And he's like, what? He goes, you pulled out in front of me. I go, dude, that's not correct. Listen, man, you lose every time. I know the law, sort of. You rear-ended us. It doesn't matter. The guy who rear-ends the other guy, you're wrong. I go, you know that. And plus, it was, even if my wife was going slower, for sure. She probably, because she just pulled out. This is unfamiliar territory. She pulls out, and the truck, there was at least 2 seconds. 1, 2, as she's driving. Boom. He's wrong. Even if what he was saying, here's what happened. This guy is familiar with the roads. He works there. He's probably doing the speed limit, maybe even more. Was he distracted? Probably. Maybe he looked at his watch. And all it takes is a split second of looking left, whatever. Boom. So I'm not saying this guy was out to fuck us or he's out to get somebody. Not at all. He just fucked up and he can't get a ticket. He works for the town. How's that going to look? It's not good. So I'm like, dude, come on, man. I go, you backed into us. And he's denying. And then he goes, let's just let things go. Have a good day. I go, no. We're calling the cops. And Madeline was pissed. So we call the cops, and then he gets on the phone. He knows all these guys. He's his buddies. Hey, Sally, the dispatcher, and this and that. Hey. Long story short, 20 minutes later, 15 minutes, 20, something like that, the sheriff comes. Here's my cat. Don't step on my phone, Shiloh. So the sheriff comes, and the first thing, he goes, you, to me. Get into your car. And I'm like, what? I can't stay here? It's my wife. This guy rear-ended me, and he goes, get into your car. I'm like, whoa! He didn't even want to see what happened. This guy that works for the town, ex-cop, rear-ended us. He doesn't want to hear it. So I'm sitting in the car, and as it turns out, he's writing a ticket to us. I'm like, what? And I got some videotape. And I go, you got to be kidding. And I'm sitting in the car. I'm saying, this is not right. And he's writing out a summons for my wife. We got rear-ended. And I'm going to show you this, okay? This guy's a fucking dick. I posted this on Facebook, and you'll see what an asshole punk this sheriff is. All right, ready? Okay, let me get this up here. And I got some other stuff. Where is it? Okay, watch this. Ready?
You're on tape, by the way. Behave yourself.
You're being recorded as well.
Okay, good.
How many times have I told you to step back in the car?
Please.
You're being taped.
Okay, you're interfering with an investigation at this point, so you can sit back in the car.
Get in.
This is going to my attorney. This is going to my attorney.
Good. Great.
So he's writing her a ticket. A dick, right? Okay. All right, let me pause this. So I'm not stupid. Like, you listen to cops. Like, the first time, he didn't even say, I was like, whoa. He goes, first you, buddy. You go into your car. And at first I was like, what do you mean? I want to be here. It's my wife. Like, we just got rear-ended. You get into your car, buddy. Because he didn't want any trouble. He's like a woman. He's going to take advantage of her. This guy, it's so stupid. Like, the guy who works for the town doesn't want to get a ticket. And I'm sure they would take the cost, but it doesn't look good, right? Like a townie rear-ending someone. You know what I mean? It's all small town office politics. So I know the guy's name and I know the town. I could talk about it here, but I want to be careful. My wife has a consultation with an attorney. Turns out it costs $2,000. We've been rear-ended, and it's a real pain in the fucking ass. But the good news is, listen, it's a small accident. No one got hurt, right? Let me play this again. Tell me if this guy's not a dick or what. Ready? Here's the guy who hit us, this fat dude. All right, and then here's this asshole dick cop. Ready?
Gentlemen, here, your name, sir?
I'm asking for
Come back so I can
You're on tape, by the way. Behave yourself.
You're being recorded as well.
Okay, good.
How many times have I told you to step back in the car?
Please.
You're being taped.
Okay, you're interfering with an investigation at this point, so you can sit back in the car.
Get in.
This is going to my attorney. This is going to my attorney.
Good. Great.
You know what's hilarious? I'm just watching this. I just noticed that again. He goes, how many times have I told you to get in the car? He told me once, and I did. He goes, get into your car. And I go, okay. I don't talk back to someone who has a gun. And I did. I'm interfering with an investigation. It's all bullshit. They just have these stock answers. It's so small town corruption. You know, hopefully we're going to win this. We'll see what happens. But I think he messed with the wrong people. Like, this happens all the time, every day. People are like, oh my God, they're afraid. They're not educated. They don't know the law. And like somebody, you know, it happens it's corruption. Small town corruption. Okay. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. I'll keep you up to date on this.